Hey Gems, hey Geminis, welcome to the sacred space. Welcome here. My name is Cecilia.eyvaa, and today we're going to do a general reading, a timeless reading. So watch it whenever you're tuning in, whenever it feels right, whenever it sits right with you. And if you're Gemini moon, rising, or Venus, that's cool too. That's for you then as well. Or if you have any other aspects of Gemini, maybe you're a cross watcher, that's fine too. You know, I know we Geminis can be confusing. I'm a Gemini moon, so I know. However, I love you, Geminis. All right, let's get started. How are you doing? We got the moon and the 5 of cups. There's something here that has been lingering, an emotional feeling, something a little bit dark and deep. Wouldn't say twisted, but something that's a little bit scary, or sadness, or disappointment. Let's see. So I haven't been on here for a while, Gems, and that's because I've been studying and working full time and also moving and having exhibitions and having too much going on at the same time. Oh my gosh. That's why I love winter, because we can slow down and calm down. But anyway, I know you long for summer. Okay, my loves, let's see. Today's the 20th of January, so if you're watching this right now, then this is for you. If you're watching it later on, you know, it could be something with 1 and 2 so that are important for you. I'm also hearing coding or encoding or decoding. Maybe you're decoding a situation. Maybe you're a coder. There's something about coding, or the ring of coding. I think that connects to the gene keys. So something about genes, not those you wear, but the DNA and the genes, the genealogy, coding, genealogy, as well as decoding some kind of your DNA. Maybe you're doing quantum healing, something like that. All right, let me know. That's what's come through. Okay, for Geminis, let's see. We're going to do 3-card reading, and then we're going to see where we're heading, all right? 3-card reading for Gemini. 3 of coins, interesting. Knight of Cups, crossing that. There's a cooperation here. And in this cooperation or collaboration, there's an extension of love. I'm hearing 3 of Swords in reverse. Good for you, Gemini. Good for you. All right. So, 3 of coins, 3 of swords. 3 of coins talks about a collaboration, of course, yeah? Talks about building something together. It doesn't have to mean that you're building something with other people. Specifically in this deck, I would more so say it's between you and your spirit guides. This is a little tiny shaman lady here. She's so cute. I think so. I mean, it could be a boy too. It doesn't matter. Gender is not important. What is important is that this little shaman here is dancing and beating their drum, and the drum connects to their joy and their heartbeat and the joy of creation. And in that comes these entities or energies, but they're more like of a protective kind, you know? I would say also, they're forming like nature deities almost. And it's almost like this person is calling them in to play with them and to co-create. So it's almost like ritualistic and manifesting something. And the Knight of Cups is coming out here. So maybe you've been manifesting some kind of love offer or love connection. But I feel strongly like Spirit is guiding you, because we have the eagle here as well, you know, and the horse is in the water, which is not something the horses naturally are inclined to be. So it's sort of like out of your element, even though it feels very much in your element, because you got water, you got earth, and you got air there with the bird, with intuition. Interesting. I feel like I'm slowing down. Like at the beginning I was very fast, and now I'm like slowing down my energy to just like, it's like time stops almost. Time freezes. And there's a new situation opening up something for you here that is very much healing. It's very much healing. Something that has hurt you, crossed you, I'm hearing even. Something that's crossed you for too long. And I think you've called this in. You've definitely called this in. On a physical plane. It's not really solidified yet, but it's getting there. I don't know if this makes sense. Please let me know in the description or in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you out on this one. Let's see what this is about then. I got the Three of Swords twice here. So the Three of Swords, maybe you're even like, maybe you feel like, oh, this is out of your element. You're like, yeah, I manifested it. Yeah, I called it in. But it's kind of out of my element. I'm not really sure. This is like a little bit wishy-washy. And then, you know, like, can I trust this? Can I trust this? It's like fear of commitment or fear of abandonment, I'm hearing. It's like cutting your own wings or cutting your losses. You're like, I don't know if I can trust this, you know. Let's see, what is this? What is the Three of Coins, please? Temperance, cool. Yeah, definitely a spiritual transformation here. Definitely. You definitely call this in, for sure. You've been, you know, drumming your drum and singing songs, I'm hearing. Or listening to music even, listening to music, dancing, like. And while you've been dancing, while you've been singing songs, you've been waiting for this transformation to take place. And if it's not a new love offer, I would very much say it's a new way to approach life with your heart a little bit on your sleeve, which is a little bit scary, of course. The Temperance, though, talks about one thing at a time, you know, each thing in their place. It talks about alchemy as well. You know, 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground. It talks about that alchemizing of these energies. And specifically here, I would say between water, earth, and air, which is mind, body, and heart. Not so much spirit. Spirit is kind of behind this, orchestrating, right? Okay, gems, let's see what else. Could be Sagittarius too. Okay, so you're moving away from something. What are you moving away from, please? Three of Cups. Hold on, I'm going to tell you. You got the Six of Swords here. Moving away from some kind of celebration or three-party situation. You're gaining clarity on that. I think that's what you wanted. You kind of wanted, like, it was a collaboration to start with, but then it became too, like, three is a crowd. Like, it became too crowded. There were too many energies involved in this. It was celebratory. It was beautiful. It gave you clarity, but you need to move on. What are you moving into? You're moving into the Ace of Cups and the Strength. All right, my lovely gems. You're moving into a place in your life where your heart is definitely on your sleeve, but it is so in a very powerful way, in a very beautiful way, in a very harmonious and I would say pure way. Are you allowed to say that? Pure way? Yeah. Yep. In a pure way. All right. What is the Three of Swords in reverse, please? Okay. So there was a connection that didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to be. That's fine. That's fine. Those things happen, you know? You were a little bit disappointed. But it looks like it was good that this was, because something else comes in. Suddenly, out of nowhere, something else comes in. You know? Written. It's like, it could be another air sign coming in. What is this Ace of Cups? Strength in the full, please. Yeah, it's Judgment. It's Spirit working for you. Like, you've been wanting this for a long time, I'm hearing. You were hoping that this situation that came in, or that was, I feel like this is in the past. This is Three of Swords in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. So this was, he's talking clear. This was a situation that really, really hurt you deeply. Maybe you were just disappointed, or maybe it was like a real loss, like it was a real deep loss. But I'm hearing now, you know, you're over it. And I feel like you've been over it for a while. You might even be surprised how quick you're over it when this new things comes in. And I'm not sure that this disappointment was connected to the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups here. I feel like this transformation enabled you to move on quicker, actually. Some sort of, it was almost like you've been sitting in ritual, or sitting with yourself, or sitting celebrating with your kin, or with your spirit team, or with your best friends, or whatever, right? Calling in the help of alchemy, calling in the help of transformation. And as this comes in, as you raise your cups up, clarity comes. Cut away that which doesn't need to be there anymore. I'm feeling my throat is like thickening almost. Some kind of truth comes in. I honestly feel like you guys are like in some sort of cult or something. Are you though? Maybe you can't tell. Like, you could be a church, you know, could be a religious group, could be a spiritual group, could even just be a party, you know, you and your girlfriends, you and your boyfriends, you and your pals, you know. You could have been like celebrating, dancing, like calling in, like raising your glasses and making a toast, and you're like, you know, it could be like New Year's, you know, like this year, we're gonna leave the past behind because it's time for us to move on into something new and fresh. And Spirit is like, I hear you, I'm on it. And here we are, judgment. Spirit is blowing the horn quicker than you think. Somebody is reaching out to connect with you. Could be another air sign, like I said. And this is a beautiful new beginning. I'm not gonna say anything else but that. It's a beautiful new beginning. And the advice is for you to open up your heart, put it on your sleeve with your brave heart, and go into the world bright and new and fierce as you are, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. All right, I love that. Now, let's see. We're gonna do the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I'm gonna pull a card here from my beautiful gems. What is the guidance here? All right, I feel like you need to like purify things too, because there's like old attachments to certain things you've been praying with before. Maybe you need to just like say thank you to whatever, you know, spirit team you've been having help from. It's like you believe in many different deities or some kind of ritualistic. There's some kind of ritual that you did. Well, what's the ritual? I'm excited to know. I know what I did. I know I did a ritual. New Year's Eve, I always do. I know I did a ritual. Did you do? So let me know what you did. Aww, Gemini. Oh, you're making me all mushy. The beloved. Beautiful. I mean, come on. This is like amazing. Love it. Love it. Number 5, alchemy. Alchemy of the heart. Alchemy of love. Oh, yes. Let's read about it, all right? So, the essence. The essence about this card. The beloved is the recognition of spirit in another, and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and we experience being in love. Yeah, take it in. Being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. Now, to the invitation. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. Boom. Big bada boom. If you know what movie that is from, write it down below, because I do. It's my favorite. Love you. Bye.